If you're anything like me, you absolutely hate your cell phone being called over and over all day long with different marketing and sales and scams. It's getting to the place where I seldom even answer my phone unless I know exactly who it is. Hi, my name is Mark Pripp. I've been helping people find the right Medicare plan for over 15 years. Today, I want to talk about Medicare scam calls and how to stop them. Unfortunately, stopping telemarketing calls is very difficult in the day and age we live. It seems that scammers and telemarketers are always coming out with new ways to spoof their caller ID, to say different things when you answer, to leave different messages that cause confusion. So today what I want to do is give you some tips and ideas how to get on the do not call registration to stop these calls. And if the calls still won't stop, I want to give you some tips and ideas of what to look for that most of the scammers are using when it comes to Medicare beneficiaries. In most cases, Medicare will not call you directly. There are two scenarios where the call that you're getting probably is not a scam call. In both of these scenarios, the caller already has your information and will not ask you for more personal details. Scenario number one, you've already called 1-800-MEDICARE and talked to someone, or you've left a message asking for a call back. In scenario number two, if you've already enrolled in a Medicare health or drug plan and the provider of your plan is calling, this would be like if you enrolled with Aetna or Blue Cross or Cigna, that would be the provider of your plan that calls you. Any other types of Medicare calls are usually scams or sales calls. So again, they can be scams, but they can also be insurance agent sales calls trying to sell you a Medicare plan. Here's a few ideas on how to avoid these scam calls. You can add your phone number to the Do Not Call registry. It's free to use and managed by the Federal Trade Commission. The link to their site is in the description below. If you still receive scam calls, you can file a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission and they will take legal action against the offenders. There are a couple ways to identify a scam call. If an offer seems too good to be true, or they're asking you for personal information, it's usually a scam. Scammers also like high-pressure sales tactics and demand you act quickly, and they usually use fear. Here's the most common calls that we have heard about Medicare beneficiaries receiving. Caller promotes free medical equipment such as diabetic meters and back braces. Caller claims that Medicare owes you money and asks for your bank account details to process the refund. Do not give your bank account information to anyone over the phone unless it's a health plan that is helping you enroll in the plan and you verified the legitimacy of the caller or the agent you're working with. Another common one is caller claims that your Medicare benefits will be canceled unless you provide personal details to verify your plan. That is not true. Caller promises to provide a new secure Medicare card and asks you to provide identity details. Caller poses as a healthcare provider offering a discount card on drugs, equipment, or services. Here's a funny one. A robotic voice claiming to be Becky from Medicare offers a cancer screening test and asks for personal detail verification. Here's a couple ideas of what to do if you think you've already been scammed. Contact your bank and credit card companies to report the issue. Cancel any potentially compromised accounts. File a complaint with the Federal Trade Commission. Inform the Medicare Fraud Department directly. Again, I'm going to link to all of the different resources in the description below should you need to use them. So the bottom line is this. It is very hard to stop telemarketers today, but you can be equipped and prepared to know what to do when you get these calls. Again, very rarely, I don't know that I have ever been contacted by my bank and have been asked for personal information that's valid. It's usually done through the mail correspondence. Medicare generally does not call people, just like the IRS. So if you feel like you're being pressured, if you feel like you're being threatened to lose something if you don't provide information, those are all big red flags. And again, do not give out personal information over the phone unless it is through a trusted health plan or agent that you have an established relationship with, or as a credible source that keeps all of your information confidential. Again, I hope this helps, gives you some ideas, and arms you to defend yourself when the calls never stop coming. Thanks for watching.